Wall Street analyst says this is the best time ever to own digital assets. Bitcoin. Wall Street analyst Adam Kobeissi declares current conditions ideal for asset owners as Fed rate cuts, $600 billion annual tech spending, and fiscal stimulus converge, projecting Bitcoin could reach $200,000 within 2 years. Crypto journalist. Hassan. Crypto journalist. Hassan. About author. Anas is a crypto-native journalist and SEO writer with over 5 years of writing experience covering blockchain, crypto, DeFi, and emerging tech. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated 1 hour ago. A prominent Wall Street analyst has declared this the best time ever for asset owners as monetary policy shifts, massive technology spending, and potential fiscal stimulus converge. Adam Kobeissi, founder of the Kobeissi Letter, made the bold assessment during an interview with investor Anthony Pompliano, arguing that rate cuts into stagflation, combined with unprecedented corporate spending, create ideal conditions for nominal asset appreciation. His outlook extends across equities, real estate, and digital assets, including Bitcoin, which he projects could reach $200,000 within 12 to 24 months. The analysis comes as the Federal Reserve navigates a massive split over monetary policy direction, with officials divided between addressing persistent inflation that exceeds 3% and supporting a weakening labor market where unemployment approaches 5%. This internal division has complicated what initially appeared as a straightforward path toward continued rate cuts through year-end. Fed policy split creates stagflation scenario. The Federal Reserve faces its most significant internal divide during Jerome Powell's nearly 8-year tenure as chair. Officials are divided over which threat poses the greater risk, persistent inflation or labor market deterioration, creating uncertainty surrounding the December rate decision. While 10 of 19 officials initially penciled in cuts for both October and December when they agreed to a quarter-point reduction in September, hawkish resistance hardened after the late October cut, leaving the current range at 3.75% to 4%. The divide intensified during the recent government shutdown, which suspended the release of employment and inflation reports that typically help reconcile policy disagreements. Hawks seized this data void to argue for a pause, citing steady consumer spending and business preparations for tariff-related price increases. Meanwhile, doves worried about labor market softness lacked fresh evidence to maintain a strong case for continued cuts. According to Wall Street Journal Fed reporter Nick Timiraos, the rupture stems from 3 unresolved questions: whether tariff-driven price increases prove temporary, whether falling payroll growth reflects weak labor demand or reduced immigration-related supply, whether current interest rates remain restrictive enough to warrant further cuts. People just have different risk tolerances, Powell said after the October meeting, explaining the disparate views within the committee. Kobeissi sees perfect storm for asset owners. Kobeissi's bullish thesis centers on what he describes as an unprecedented convergence of favorable conditions. This is the best economy all-time for asset owners if you own stocks, real estate, gold, and Bitcoin, these hard assets. This is the best economy for you. Look at S&P 100 up almost 40% since April, he said during the interview. On the flip side, ask a random person walking around New York City, are we in recession? There's 50% of people who would say yes. So I think what's happening is the wealth gap in the U.S. broad. He emphasized the mathematical simplicity of his investment case, stating that rate cuts into stagflation plus $600 billion per year in Mag 7 capex plus $2,000 tariff stimulus checks. Own assets or be left behind. Notably, Kobeissi also highlights the magnificent 7 tech companies that now spend over $100 billion per quarter on capital expenditures, representing approximately $600 billion annually. These 7 companies are now around 40% of the S&P 500. I mean, in my view, you're taking a losing bet, he said. Specifically, regarding Bitcoin, Kobeissi expressed confidence in the asset's trajectory despite recent volatility. I think if you're a Bitcoin investor, which obviously you are, and anyone who has been at least watching this asset class, not even investing in it, you know that 20 to 30% downswing is almost like normal every single this could happen on any given month type of thing, he said. I still think all-time highs for Bitcoin will probably see $200,000 Bitcoin within the next 12 to 24 months. It's just going to be like I said that the best period of all time doesn't exist, And Bitcoin is definitely one of the assets at the forefront of that push. Follow us on Google News, Trending News, Recommended Popular Crypto Topics Price Predictions. Crypto Market Prospect. After the washout, the soil looks richer. Live Fed Payments Innovation Conference. Real-time updates as Federal Reserve discusses crypto, stablecoins, and AI with industry leaders. Why is crypto down today? November 11th, 2025 XRP price prediction. Wall Street-ready ETFs appear as government shutdown ends. Will XRP finally explode? XRP boss says Fed plans could be game changer for Ripple. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. 20-day countdown begins. Could the first XRP ETF send prices to $1,000? 1 day ago, by Alejandro Arich. Press releases. As XRP price continues to struggle, new payment solution enters the scene. Price analysis. Solana price prediction. Crypto funds dump BTC and ETH, but pour millions into Solana instead. 17 hours ago, by Alejandro Arich. Best crypto to buy now in November 2025. Top crypto to invest in. 5 days ago, by Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in today. Top new crypto coins. 2 days ago, by Inesis Tavares. 12 best crypto presales to invest in for November 2025. 5 minutes ago, by Alan Draper. 12 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in November 2025. 1 day ago, by Elijah Rankovich. 12 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 1 day ago, by Elijah Rankovich. The next crypto to explode in 2025. Our top picks. 6 hours ago, by Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. October 24, 2025, by Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 29, 2025, by Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. November 4, 2025, by Ben Beto.